Ubisoft dropped the patch notes of the brand new Assassin's Creed Shadows update that will be dropping on Wednesday, June 25th. Same time as always. We'll of course be live on the main channel to do the brand new ally mission. We already see the new ally over here. So let's look at everything that this update includes. I'm gonna read the patch notes here for the first time. Patch size, we see them right here. Obviously PS5 is always a bit less than the other platforms. Special collaborations. For our second special collaboration, we partnered with Critical Role to bring this new content to Assassin's Creed Shadows. This includes a free new quest, a critical encounter, a new ally to recruit, and a new trophy and achievement to add to your collection. A free quest? I'm just gonna go in expecting like 15 minutes. They said it's longer than Louis Froy's. I hope it is. But yeah, it will of course be fun to get the new ally then as well. Rufino, an old friend of Tomiko, calls in a life of depth after covering a deadly conspiracy. While working as a translator, he discovered evidence that a secretive organization has been hiring assassins to eliminate influential commoners. Now he turns to Naoe and Yasuke for help in stopping these killers. Hiring assassins? Okay. Sounds pretty interesting indeed. We get a new look, of course, at him. Unlock conditions, Way of the Blacksmith, and unlock Yasuke. So pretty early on in the game. It's probably the same as the Dead by Daylight content. So if you could do that, I think you will be able to do it. New ally based on Critical Role's Assassin's one-shot campaign character Rufino, played by Robbie Damond. You will also get a banner in a hideout. Let me know if you ever used a banner in your hideout. I never put one of those down. A new trophy. Yeah, a critical encounter. That's awesome that they added a new trophy as well. We are also releasing a Critical Role weapon pack inspired by the Critical Role universe, available for purchase in the game store. This pack includes 2 weapons for both characters, a Tento Katana for Naoe, a Cannonbow and Teppo for Yasuke. The amount of Cannonbows that we have as Helix items is actually kind of insane. But yeah, I'm curious to see what these items look like. And I expect there will be more Helix items as well. There we go. Whoa, okay, there's a lot here. New Nightmare difficulty. We're adding a new difficulty setting, Nightmare, that will introduce additional challenges to your journey. This mode will impact both combat and stealth, requiring more technical planning and greater attention to your surroundings. Prepare for tougher enemies and a more intense overall experience. Speaking my language, here's a tease of some changes you can expect from this new difficulty. Player defensive options are less effective and enemies deal greater damage at all levels. Parries now require perfect timing to deflect the hit. Imperfect parries will only partly block the incoming damage. Enemy AI is smarter, faster, and more aggressive in a variety of circumstances, including detection. Even while crouching, Naoe can now generate some sound. And even while in the shadows, she can be seen while moving. I think that's good, because the whole shadows thing with enemies being pretty close, but then unable to see Naoe, yeah, wasn't really that great. So yeah, cool that they are making it a bit harder to use that to your advantage. Enemies will no longer become vulnerable from dodges or parries. Only abilities can put them in the vulnerable state. Okay. Combat resources like adrenaline rations and shinobi items are harder to come by, making their use more vital. Okay. I am curious if I can still use the perk that gives me like a tool back after a kill. But yeah, I'm curious what this means. Like maybe that your throwing knife, or like your throwing knife, you cannot like pick it up again or something like that. And yeah, with rations, it's likely that there will be less of them in the camp, or they will give less. So they will still be in the camp, but when you get them, you don't get like all your rations, which was always kind of OP. This is just a glimpse of how this new difficulty will impact the game. Don't hesitate to share your most intense moments. I mean, I will be going live with the Nightmare difficulty. And every Assassin's Creed RPG, I always played on the highest difficulty. But this sounds crazier than enemy deals more damage. You can take less damage. Or you deal less damage as well. Yeah, toggle headgear in cutscenes. We're excited to introduce a highly requested feature. Player can now choose to show headgear, whether it's a hood, helmet, headband, or more during cutscenes. Now your style can shine through dialogue scenes too. You will find the option available in the in-game settings. Note that headgear will not be displayed in cinematics, or in some instances where a rule overrides the setting. Romance-specific cutscenes, okay. Yeah, there are of course these motion capture scenes. It makes sense that it doesn't show there. But for all the regular conversations, finally, this is so cool. We also have the VFX toggles. Players can now disable, enable specific VFX to further customize their experience. These include the ability to hide or show the loot on dead bodies. I mean, I don't know why you would want to do that, but sure. The lost known position of the player. I kind of like that sort of, shadow or, silhouette you see. The special attacks, indicators of enemies, and more. All will be accessible in the interface option menu. Here we see them. Nice. Player indicator, special attack. Oh, wow. That's crazy that you cannot see those. That is the real nightmare difficulty. Vulnerable state. That you see that. I mean, these are all very handy. But the black and white ability and the target kill, like, those are the ones that I wanted to see. I will turn these at least off. But I don't think I will disable the other ones. Let me know if you will... If you're looking at this image, what you will disable. Open world alarm. We have expanded the regional alert system available in castles to the whole province. Now by repetitively attacking civilians or military units outside castles, the alarm can be triggered and a group of guardians will come to hunt you. Still seems to be the same guardians, but I don't think there seems to be like a UI element to it. But we will be testing this out, of course. But I think this is cool. This makes so much sense to have in the game. Right now, if you like attack a civilian, you almost immediately get desynced. So yeah, this is a bit more realistic. It makes the world feel more alive. Horse camera presets, okay? You can now toggle between 3 different camera presets while riding on your mount. Hold down the button on the controller or X on the keyboard while riding, allowing for more cinematic experience. That's pretty awesome. This looks cool. That is something I did not know I wanted, but that sounds pretty cool. Ultra low specs for PC. We're adding a new visual quality level, the ultra low mode. This allows PC players with limited GPU configurations to experience the game in better frame rate conditions. This also feels like a Switch 2 mode. And we, of course, know there are rumors that the game is coming to Switch 2. Makes sense that they want to have a mode like this to maybe have it run on Switch 2 as well. Let's see if there are some other like fixes as well that are worth talking about. Fixed an issue where the Onryo mask remained visible despite selecting the option to hide gear. Fixed an issue where allies could be trained to veteran rank without upgrading the dojo to level 3. Okay. That's what I, of course, already said, but I think you probably already did this. But get that dojo to level 3 also for the new ally. And yeah, get the money required so you can immediately level him up when you get him. Fixed an issue where Genojo did not immediately appear in the hideout after recruitment. I think this is mine. I think this is finally fixing the issue where I have. Where I cannot like recruit Katsuhime because I cannot like carry her. But yeah, seems like this is maybe the issue that finally fixes that. Fixed a misplayed visual elements with the Dark Woods Kusarigama. Fixed an issue where all NPC horses appear to be identical. What? Fixed a clipping issue with Naoe's Sekiryu outfit. Fixed an issue with the Bloodshade Katana being visible out of sheath when transmarked. That is it. Okay. Like, I really feel with this update overall that it's just like making the game better for if you've not played it yet. But yeah, we kind of knew that from the roadmap, but this was going to be a really great update that, yeah, makes the game way better. But it's still, again, them saying it's only one new mission for the ally. It's going to be another, okay, we boot up the game, we play the mission, hopefully it's good. Maybe you summon the ally once, maybe you play on nightmare difficulty, do one camp or whatever, and then you're like, okay, see you in 3 weeks again. Because hopefully, yeah, that is when they have a new update, or 4 weeks, because this update took them 4 weeks. But yeah, so we're still in kind of the slow Shadows period, but I do think that when they finally start dropping the meaningful things that actually add new things for us to do in the game, that the game will be much better. But it will be, yeah, when a lot of other games are coming out. Like, I think if they drop the DLC September, that is when they might do New Game Plus around that time, and like all sorts of other stuff. And then, yeah, you're close to Ghost of Yotei, you have Borderlands 4, you have all these other games that you might want to play instead. So, yeah. Again, I hope the ally mission is fun. I will be streaming it. We will, of course, do a full video on the update as well, and the Helix items, because, again, they have some critical role items and probably other Helix packs as well. So yeah, subscribe. Of course, check out the main channel for the other coverage, and I will speak to you very soon. Goodbye.